Hey everyone, it's Shelly here. I wanted to share with you how I push through when I make mistakes in my business. A couple of days ago, I sent out an absolutely blank email to my email list. Like, what? It's not good at all. So I'm writing the next one on Thursday, and I want to share with you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move through the feeling of shame, and here's how I'm going to do it. So I've got my little trusty notebook. It's blue today. As you can see all the other colors up there. And I've written in it, allowing shame when thinking, I should have loaded that email in beforehand. Now, this is the part where you're going to totally get blown out of the water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let shame into my body. And I'm going to do it in a very vulnerable way in front of a Zoom, in front of a video, so that you can see what it looks like. I've written the thought and I know the feeling. That's important because it's going to keep me contained to just this thought and just this feeling. And now what I do is I close my eyes and I bring that thought into my head. And it gets a little embarrassing. Watch this. I'm allowing shame when thinking, I should have loaded that email in beforehand. And as you can see, it looked like I was having a really big reaction. There was a lot of facial expressions happening. What I was doing is I was deliberately letting my body feel shame, a very uncomfortable emotion. And as I was doing it, I would have been breathing through it. I didn't do a lot of breathing. There was a lot more facial movements happening. But what I would often do is in through the nose, out through the mouth. So I have a bit of facial movement, and then I do a breath, and then I do a bit more facial movement, and then I do a breath. And this is the process of moving an emotion through my body. Now, this is a little emotion. It's not a big deal to send out a blank email. Embarrassing, sure, but not a massive mistake. So I can move through this emotion. And once I've done it and moved through this emotion, I'm going to hit pause because I got a little bit more to do. And now I've unpaused it. I took a couple more minutes to just really let all that shame go through my body. Not more, not too much, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to get in, I'm going to write the rest of that email from a completely different place. I'm excited, I'm curious, I'm interested to share this with you now. And I don't write another email from shame. That's important. I don't have this chunk of shame that I carry into my email writing and I carry into my content and I carry into the rest of my day because I have breathed through it. So I've written that in my book. I've gotten my thing that I'm moving through shame, and I had some wobbling lips and some scrunched up face, and I breathed through it. That is the process of moving through an emotion, and it's what I do all the time when I make a mistake in my business, so that I can keep going with my business and shift the energy that I'm moving through with. Thanks for listening. Have a great time. If you're in here, you're getting the email. And if you're seeing this on my Facebook page, message me, DM me, like it, comment, and I will get you on my list so you can get lots more emails about emotions and thoughts and how our brain works. And having great days, even when we make mistakes in our business. Talk to you soon.